Hey Pisces, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. If they don't, please keep in mind I could be picking up someone else or something else within your energy. Roles can be reversed or flip-flopped throughout the reading. All right, Pisces, you've got the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Hierophant, the Judgment, the Hangman, Six of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Magician, the Nine of Swords. Get your overall. King of Pentacles, hidden. Knight of Swords. The Strength is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you're showing me a need or a desire here to keep things grounded, keep things stable, especially in regards to your stability, what surrounds you, your family, your life, your what do you call it, your day-to-day life here, or possibly your home. Now in the hidden with the Knight of Swords, I'm curious if this is something that's going to trigger some kind of reaction out of you, or if you're experiencing something unexpected. Not as unexpected as the Tower, but you feel like someone else is acting a little bit irrational here. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we clarify. Now, in the recent past, you're showing me a very strong connection that you have with someone. Some type of soul connection here with the Six of Cups that you have a very strong connection, commitment to here with the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. That's extremely strong. Now, with the Judgment, the Hangman, and the Six of Wands, someone is making some kind of a decision here to, it almost feels like start breaking, not necessarily to stop completely, but it feels like pump the brakes kind of energy here with the Hangman. Somebody could say, oh, let's slow down, or let's pull back from this or that, or whatever the case may be. But they do feel like this is the best, or at least they're acting like this is the best thing for not only themselves but for the other party as well. Now in the immediate future, there seems to be an extended period of time here with the Three of Wands, and it is generating quite a bit of overthinking here. So it could end up sucking you into some kind of a loop or some kind of mind. Hopefully not creating any type of scenarios or anything like that in your mind, but we'll see what's going on. Let's see the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords again, the Ten of Swords. Ooh, Six of Cups in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. Okay. That's a lot. Let me see the Six of Cups upright in the past. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. This was as something that had the potential for something quite beautiful, something very new. It does look... Oh, sorry, I am working from home. But yeah, it does seem to have quite the potential here for something quite strong and beautiful here. Potentially extremely long-term. Somebody desired it all, so to speak, with whoever this is. Now, for the Hierophant, we've got the King of Pentacles again, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. So there's some kind of communication here with whoever this is. Let me see this Knight of Swords, the Empress, the Page of Cups, the World. I do feel like someone is initiating some type of conversation here to, again, like I said, pump the brakes. And I feel like the other party was trying to, it almost looks like hide their hurt, but at the same time communicate like, let's work on this, or let's do this, or talk about this, or whatever. Like whenever the Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Wands is there together, especially with the Hierophant, it's like, let's work on this, let's, yada yada. For the Four of Wands, we've got the Three of Cups that came out a little wonky, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. So I'm hoping whoever this wasn't involved elsewhere, because that Three of Cups came out sideways. You can't see it. There you go. If that's not the case, then it could be, while it almost looks like a desire for love and a desire for commitment. However, it almost looks like a lack, like something's pulling them back. And I'm not sure if it's another connection, if it's a family member, a past thing. I honestly, I don't know. But it's something, some kind of energy is here pulling them back a little bit is what I'm feeling. Now it's interesting how the King of Pentacles is essentially tied here with all of these pentacles, and then you've got the feminine here, Queen of Pentacles, tied with all of the cups. So there, yeah, I can see why somebody had, you know, the vision of it all, so to speak. The Judgment, the Tower. Oh, I spoke too soon, I guess, when I said that irrational, kind of out of nowhere. For the Judgment, we've got the Tower, the Hermit, Queen of Swords. I do feel like whoever this is going to make this decision based on what they said that they're feeling within themselves here. And again, I do feel like whatever that energy is that's pulling them back here is that in the past. Now, I'm not, again, I don't know if this is another person, if this is unhealed trauma. I don't know. Please keep that in mind, okay? I'm not trying to give anybody anxiety or anything like that, but there's some kind of a decision here someone is making in regards to that. For the Hangman, we've got the Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Temperance card. So we have healing here. Somebody's trying to be patient, but at the same time not having all of the time in the world, so to speak, because the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands is here. It's like, come on already. At the same time, the Hangman and the Temperance together are pretty patient. So that's kind of ironic. Let me see the Six of Wands. We've got the High Priestess. Okay. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. The Strength card. The Strength card was here as well. So someone feels like they're listening to their intuition here. I do feel like it's the other about overcoming this, or I don't know if this individual has a habit of like kind of being in and out or unsure about things or whatnot. That's kind of what it looks like. So I feel like someone's trying to be even keeled here for that. Let me see the three. Okay, the Three of Wands. We've got the Five of Swords. Just make sure you're listening to whoever this is, if that's them, and if it's you, make sure you're being definitive in your decisiveness here, because it feels very kind of wishy-washy, like gray, almost like leaving room for interpretation. And I do feel like it's going to cause some type of conflict here with this Five of Swords. And then the Five of Cups, it's like hindsight is 20/20. I should have just listened here with the Emperor to that. For the Magician, this is a very strong connection. We've got the Emperor to the Empress, the King, Queen of Swords, King, Queen of Pentacles, King, Queen of Cups. Like, this is crazy. For the Magician, we've got the Two of Cups, the Hangman again. Yeah, there's that pump in the brakes here. Nine of Cups. Somebody, yeah, is like, I want to do this on my own, or they're acting in a way that it's separating themselves here, because again, the Hangman is again pumping that brakes or stopping something here, and it's over the Two of Cups. What's after that? The Nine of Cups, that single card. Very independent, very but again, they are feeling like that's what's best for not only them but the other person as well. For the Nine of Swords, we've got the Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Three of Swords. Two of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. So it's almost like thinking about, or stressing about possibly, not seeing the red flags prior, not learning what they should have or you should have or what have you. It's almost like, dang, I knew better. Just be kind to yourself, please. You don't need to beat yourself up. If you saw the red flags, at least now you know to trust your intuition to pay attention to them next time, okay? Let's see your advice, please. Wow. The Judgment card, 3 of Wands, the High Priestess is in reverse. So you know how I said you're like kicking yourself for not listening to your intuition? That's what this is. Make a decision here to listen to your intuition next time, because it's showing me here someone is not doing that next time. See this? They're making the decision over time, and again, it's almost like a repeat here. So now when we go back here to this High Priestess here, it almost looks like whoever is making the decision for themselves was not listening to themselves, and now they are here. This one looks like you weren't listening to yourself, and now, again, flip it if you need to, so I don't know. I hope that was helpful. I know that was probably a little confusing. It was for me anyways, so hopefully it made sense, and it helps out. But bye.